Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. As Keir Starmer gathered in London with all his international chummies, and they all have a big talking shop and pretend they're going to do something about the immigration crisis that none of them really want to do anything about, because, they've had their orders from the WEF paymasters. It's been up to Reform's Lee Anderson to come out, and he's got very vitriolic. He's torn Keir Starmer a new corn shoot. And laid into him, and quite right too, because Starmer, for all his posturing and posing and strange ways of the words I'm speaking, blah, 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 has actually done nothing. He doesn't want to do anything. He could do something, but that's not the plan. So he has to be seen to be doing something without actually delivering. And Anderson has picked up on this. He said that this failure to stop the small boat invasion, as he calls it, is a national crisis and a security crisis, national security crisis. And of course, he's laughing at the Prime Minister of having all these 40 people there and thinking that he's important. He's not important. He has no power. He's not going to do anything. We all know this. Anyway, Starmer said, there has never been a time or a bigger gathering of people on this issue. Blah, blah, blah. And then some other bollocks. Nobody listened. But the chief whip of Reform, the Bulldog, came out and said that Labour's failure to control illegal immigration is not just an issue of border security, but national security, and he is letting Britain down. Now, it's true. He's right. It is a national security issue, but it's also a national security issue in terms of money. How many do we take in before we haven't got enough taxpayers to pay for the ones we've got here? And when they've run out of rooms in hotels, will they start assigning people to people's spare rooms? And how long do we think it's going to be before the Civil War starts? Who knows? But it seems very, very much, concerning Lee Anderson. He says, as the numbers grow, we are not receiving the best and brightest in terms of legal migrants. No country has benefited ever from this level of unbridled immigration. It has placed a massive strain on our public services, our safety, and the pockets of hard-working taxpayers. Says Reform will freeze all non-essential immigration, deport foreign criminals, and deport anyone who's illegally entered the country. Wait and see on that third one. Yeah, but maybe the ones coming in illegally after they get in. But Farage says he's not going to return the ones that have got here illegally first. Oh, that's nice of him to spend our money on these criminals. They are criminals after all. If they come in illegally, they are criminals. Let's have to wait and see. This morning, Keir Starmer claimed the government has deported 24,000. I've said this is bullshit. I did a video this morning saying it is sheer and unadulterated shite. It's lies. Don't believe a word that lying two-faced scrote says, because it's not true. He said that's ever since we came to power in July, 24,000 have been removed. No, they haven't. No way on earth. It's bullshit. What has happened is 24,000 of them have voluntarily gone home because they didn't like it here. That's not the same thing, is it, Keir Starmer? You lying shit. Anyway, over sort of all this mounting passion and concern over the government's plan to end the channel crossings, which they can do like that. The Prime Minister said he was introducing tough measures to deter crossings. Again, all I can smell is bullshit. Stop lying, Keir Starmer. You're not very good at it. You haven't got the personality to lie well. You'd be the world's worst con man. How the hell you got to lead the Labour Party, I don't know. It goes to show how shit the rest of them are. Anyway, thanks very much. Take care. Well done, Lee Anderson, and we'll move on.